What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles, welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Figure Files. Happy Saturday. Hopefully, you've had a great weekend so far. Looking forward to a big Father's Day. I was doing some more cleaning up, rearranging, reconfiguring my Marvel Legends shelf. And I think, not shelf, it's a full on display, massive display. And I think inadvertently I stumbled upon a clue that cracks one of those teases that we got for the live stream coming up this Monday. So I'm gonna share my thoughts with you on that and a few things. It's not gonna be a long episode, but I just want to get in there. Yeah. Our guy Dan over on the Marvel Legends marketing team tweeted this out earlier today. Happy setting of expectations. Come join our stream if you want and or have time. San Diego Comic Con is about a month away, so we're saving some stuff. But I think I will try to draft something from this stream. Reminder, we typically do not first reveal new entertainment figs in these streams. And that basically means do not think we're going to see a bunch of Deadpool and Wolverine reveals on the stream. Maybe we'll see Wolverine. We've already seen the Hot Toys version. Maybe we'll see Deadpool, but don't expect the full wave. And I think they'll probably wait until Comic Con to save that because there's supposedly all kinds of cameos and big reveals. I think they're going to wait until after the movie drops, which would be, before, I think a couple weeks before San Diego Comic Con. So that way, most people will have a chance to get the spoilers out there or have it ruined from them from somewhere besides Hasbro and the Marvel Legends lineup. And that said, when they draft something, when he mentioned that, he threw that out there in the tweet, and that kind of leads me to suspect there's going to be something big, something major. Typically, when they have their year-end drafts of this was my favorite Build-A-Figure, this is my favorite standalone, my MCU figure, it's typically something that a lot of us agree with. So if he's got something lined up with these reveals, gotta suspect it's going to be a big want for a lot of us, not just Dan. Maybe it's Spider-Man, maybe it's Wolverine related, but it should be something that we're all looking forward to. So with that said, I was like, oh, cool, that's good. Looking forward to seeing whatever that's going to be. And now let me just take you to this. I'm not going to do a big 30-minute setup and then go, hey, this is the thing that you've been waiting for all this time. Dwight, another member of the Marvel Legends team, said, Wall of Skulls. Oh, Wall of Skulls. What possible reveal could be coming next week? So I said I was doing my rearranging of my Marvel Legends shelf, and I'm so happy with how it's turning out. Now I've got figures just stuffed on the shelf. I haven't stood everyone up yet. That takes a lot more time than I remember. Typically, I'm sure you guys have this issue. Something falls, maybe they knock over 5 or 6. It takes a little bit of time to reconfigure everything. I'm doing the whole thing all over again, so it's taking a lot more time than I expected. And I was doing my Marvel Legends X-Men villain shelf. I've got 2. One has the Sentinels, it's the tall one. Then I have one with the rest of the villains. And I was lining up the bad guys and the villains. And I said, wait a second. In hand, I have a character that has a row, just one, of skulls. Mystique. With her actual, let's see if we can zoom in all the way to see her row of skulls. No. There you go. The row of skulls. And is that what Dwight's talking about? I mean, that would work. Mystique's a master disguise, and so she could make you think they're rows and rows, but that would kind of line up with her belt. Let me give you a better shot than me trying to focus that bad boy in here. And this is from the review that I shot a long time ago now. This is before I even had the watermark. So you can see this row of skulls she's got on her belt. And Rectangular put a tip a while ago that with this massive leak list, there is a slot for a new Mystique figure to replace this one, which is exciting because, she's outdated now. You can see no bicep articulation. She does have pinless joints though. So that's cool. And, or at least, wait. Yeah, pinless arms. She does have the pins on her legs, but she's supposed to be in a 2-pack with Destiny. And assuming they don't pull a fast one and give us whatever modern interpretation, no House of X version. And I'm saying no House of X. It could be the House of X version of these 2 characters, but we're going to assume and hope it's a classic one so we can finally finish off our Brotherhood of Evil Mutants Part 2, have the whole team. That would be great to get them. And let me see if I can pull this up real fast because I've actually shot at this point the complete version that's available to us. Let me just try to find this, pull this picture up real impromptu so I can show you how cool having this whole squad is right now. And we just need Destiny to really finish out the team. Let me go to the Pyro. That's the one I have the full squad. I know I have it some. There we go. Nice on the fly stuff here. So you can see live in production. But here it is. This is what we're going to get. We just need Destiny to complete this round of the team. That would be really exciting to have in the collection. Now, of course, I've got Spider Woman. I've got the others that I want to add on the 3 recruits to come through at the last second, but we would have that complete team of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants Part 2, the second version led by Mystique. And I was also thinking, hey, normally when we get these drops, we've got a bunch of stuff coming. So what better place to look than my affiliate, Entertainment Earth, and see what they've got teased and showing coming up for us. Now, the live stream is on Monday, but we also know that we've got another thing coming for Yojo June, and I'm pretty sure that's what this is talking about. Tuesday, June 18th, 10 a.m. Pacific times, 1 p.m. Eastern time. We can't give you a peek behind the curtain, but we can drive you towards the license to see these new toys first. You catch our meaning. Be a hero, Yojo, and sign up for a reminder today. Now, pull that off real fast and see if I can also pull this up. And we kind of know what this is. They've told us what's coming up. So it won't be a surprise when we see it, but it's still going to be cool to be able to actually pre-order this, not just from Hasbro Pulse, but we're going to get this bad boy from Entertainment Earth. And I'm talking about the Stinger with the driver. And I was trying to see if we had a driver name, but still no on that front. But getting the Night Attack 4 WD Stinger, that's gonna be really cool. So that pre-order is gonna go up Tuesday, 10 p.m. 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. So that means we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer to get those Marvel Legend reveals. So let's pull those up, those teases. I guess the pre-orders, we will see the reveals on Monday. So we're actually gonna have our teases. I keep saying that. Anyway, the pre-orders are gonna be up Thursday. Now, the tease for this is interesting. It says, don't be too ghoul for school. Sign up for a reminder, and you won't miss it when we page you with the reveal of these awesome action figures from Hasbro. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean a whole lot to me. I tapped out. I got my one that I think I've cracked with Mystique and Destiny, but I'm not quite sure if this is the much discussed, much rumored Strange Tales wave. There's a lot of characters that they could pull from, and I had a lot of free time today. So I decided let's take a look at a few Strange Tales covers and see some possible candidates for what we could get from this wave. So first up, Doctor Strange. I mean, we have one. They've done a cartoon version from Spider-Man, but we don't really have this classic look. The Doctor Strange, the recent one we have, has him with the black tights. This is the more classic look with the blue, the full-on blue look, and that was a little darker, so we could get this with the sky blue, the light blue look. You also notice here Baron Mordo. We still don't have a figure of him, so that could be a really good inclusion to finally get his arch enemy and have Doctor Strange. Strange Tales pretty much consisted of him, Nick Fury for a really long time. Also had these guys, Johnny Storm, The Thing, and you can see here the Return of the Wizard, Master of Evil. And so this could also be an opportunity to finally get him into the line, a character that has been long overdue for my collection simply because he's a major villain. And in Strange Tales 124, there's another guy that would make a lot of sense to include in this wave too, and that would be his teammate, Paste Pot Pete, aka the Trapster. So we get both of them and sort of have a pretty complete version of the Frightful Four. I still want a different version of Sandman and Medusa with more of her, more of her Frightful Four look. So the cow hiding some of her hair. I think that would make for an easier figure for Hasbro to put out, but we don't have to worry about the massive anchor that is her hair that topples over all of her other figures. So there's an opportunity to get her, maybe not in this way, but later on down the road. They do a lot of 2-packs. I think that would make sense there. And then I talked about Nick Fury. We've just got him kind of sort of with this Shield 3-pack, but here's an opportunity to get Metallo and to get Fixer, two big villains. Fixer, of course, is a master of evil, a thunderbolt. So this could be an opportunity to get him. He shouldn't be too part intensive, not a lot of new sculpting for him. So he's another candidate that makes a lot of sense to me. But of course, Strange Tales, like I said, had a lot of Doctor Strange, and we got this one from 182. And Doctor Strange, again, showing off this blue. But we got Thor here. We've got tons of updates on Captain America since we got that 80th anniversary version, the Alex Ross take on him, Captain America, and Iron Man. We got sort of an updated Thor with the Eric Masterson version, but it's probably time for a lighter version of Thor, a little lighter blue pants, and one with more articulated butterfly shoulders. The one we have now is restricted, so this could be a good opportunity to get a Thor that can actually hold Mjolnir straightforward, just like this cover image here. Maybe they could also experiment and do a cloth cape because Thor's one. We've gotten several versions with the plastic raised cape, but maybe this is an opportunity to get him with a soft goods cape. So that could work and be really fun too. But then there's also another character, Rectangular, mentioned on his big reveal, and that's Quicksilver, who was on issue 128 fighting Johnny and the Thing. And this is Quicksilver in his green outfit. So maybe there's an opportunity to get Pietro in his green attire from his original look, his original Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, early Avengers costume. I think that would be a really cool opportunity. He is supposed to be on a retro card, so that might mean he's not part of this wave, but I think there's an opportunity to put him out there as well. And maybe it's a loose Strange Tales connection, but there you go. Another opportunity for him. And I'm pretty sure we're going to see another Marvel Legends reveal because there's another drop zone tease from Entertainment Earth. And that isn't until June 27th, the following Thursday. Get ready for something big and someone old. Sign up for a reminder. When you see what it is, you'll realize it's never too late for Father's Day. That was pretty obvious, pretty easy because Odin has been teased for a long time with this 85th anniversary. He makes sense to be a deluxe figure. I've cleaned out and rearranged my Thor character shelf with space for Odin. So hopefully I've figured out that size just right in the display. But Odin has so many different looks. This is more of a modern look for him. And here's kind of what I would prefer to see: the Walt Simonson style, all kinds of colors, the cool armor. I just need him to be able to sit on his throne. But yeah, I'm really hoping we see that version of Odin, Walt Simonson version, Jack Kirby version before some updated modern take. Anyway, that is my alarm. That is all the real reveals, the teases, my speculations on what we're going to see come Monday. That's going to be exciting. You have a cool Father's Day, hopefully. And then we get to a new live stream, some new Marvel Legends reveals, pre orders to be revealed, set for us on Thursday. So, a lot to look forward to. Of course, I'll post those links once they drop. And more Marvel Legends coming. And we'll see if anyone from these reveals ends up on our top 10 list for Marvel Legends figures for 2024. So for now, that's it for this episode. Hope you have a good rest of your Saturday and an awesome Sunday. For now, this episode of Lyle's Figure Files has been filed.